What is up, comic book fans? Welcome to Nerdy Geeks Comics. I am Nerdy Geek. Thank you for checking out my channel. Today is Wednesday, August the 19th, 2026. It is New Comic Book Day. Let's get to my haul. All right, let's get straight to the haul. So I'm going to start off with Absolute Green Arrow. This is issue number 4, and this is the main cover by Rafael Albuquerque. A really nice cover. So hopefully you're keeping track of what's going on here. If not, slight spoiler, but you can see it there. We were introduced to the Absolute version of Solomon Grundy. And here he is on the cover. I'm really interested in seeing what's going to happen with this story, because I don't know how our Black Canary, Dina Lance, or the Green Arrow are going to be able to handle Solomon Grundy, but we're going to find out. I also picked up cover D, which is the Gerald Farrell version, and a really nice cover. And again, I don't know why they keep putting the Band-Aid on her cheek, but I like it. I don't know why. Something about it I like. So a really nice cover right here. So this is probably going to be the first book I read today. My next book, we have World's Finest. This is issue number 54. This is cover A by Dan Mora. A really nice cover. So I believe this is just going to be a one-shot in between storylines. Superman and Batman are dragged into hell. They have to play a baseball game against a bunch of demons in hell for the fate of humanity. You know, I'll give it a read. Seems like just an empty little fun one shot. I will check it out. So I really do like this cover by Dan Mora. But I also picked up cover C, which is done by Adrian Gutierrez. Another really nice cover. And I also picked up cover D, which is the Bill Sienkiewicz Dark Knight Returns 40th anniversary. So really nice cover right here. So I'll give this one a read. Feels like it's just gonna be an easy little, one-shot storyline. We'll see how it goes. Okay, my next book, complete cover by. I'm not reading this series. Once I have a lot of books that I read. So I can't read everything as soon as I get it, but it does go on the pile, and until then, they're cover by. So right now, I have Batwoman, issue number 6. This is cover B by Stepan Sejic. A really nice cover right here. So I don't know who this is, but it was just a cool looking cover. I picked it up. I don't know why she's covered in water, well, obviously she's standing in water, but I don't know what's happening here. I would say entering a bat cave. So if y'all know who this is, let me know. But I thought this was a pretty cool cover. Next up, I have Catwoman, issue number 90. This is cover C by Ji-Hyun Lee. A really nice, just a really fun cover of Catwoman right here. Looks like she got caught up by Batman. All the loot's flying out everywhere. She still makes sure to give him a wave though. A really nice, really fun cover right here by Ji-Hyun Lee. For my next book, this is one that I read issue number 1. It really didn't draw me in, but I will give issue number 2 a shot. Everyone tells me that the first series was fantastic. I never read it. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I couldn't get into it. Maybe there's some things that you had to know. I don't know. But here I have Dark Knights of Steel 2, issue number 2. This is cover C by Gerald Farrell. A really nice cover. We have Harley in her original costume, looking like a jester. A really nice cover. I really love this cover. It's just playful Harley in her old costume. I love it. And I will give this a read. And if I can't get into it with issue 2, then I'm probably just going to drop the series. Here I have Dead Acre, Black Badge, issue number 2. This is the main cover by Riley Brown. a really nice cover. So I did read issue number 1. I did enjoy it. I thought it was a really interesting storyline. Everything I'm about to tell you happens literally in like the first 5 pages. Our main character dies, gets murdered, goes to hell, is given a chance to come back and to punish those who deserve it. And that's what happens. And then the rest of the story, we're trying to figure out what, powers he may or may not have, what's going on since that happened, because a certain amount of time has passed that we don't know about. So I am looking forward to read issue number 2. The artwork was pretty good. It worked for the book. So I am going to give this a read. I did enjoy the first one. Hopefully issue number 2 is just as good. For my next book, I have End of Life. This is issue number 7. This is the main cover by Riley Brown. So this is the book that I cannot believe I am still reading. Not that it's not a good book. It's been a fun story. I have really enjoyed it. It's just Eddie has no redeeming qualities whatsoever, and yet I'm still reading this book. He is a main character. I don't even want to call him a protagonist. He is a main character that you just cannot like, no matter how hard you try. But the town that he's in, you feel for all the people. They're all genuinely really nice and kind people, and that's what keeps me reading this, making sure that he does good by them and make sure no one gets hurt, because the whole purpose they're in danger is also because of him. So I'm still reading it. I'm still enjoying it. I did not expect this to go to 7 issues. I thought this was going to be a really short, 5-6 issue series. But again, I'm still liking it. Interesting to see how he gets out of this one, because where he ended up in the last issue, not a good place. Up next, I have G.I. Joe issue number 25. This is cover C by Miki Okazaki. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So we have a really nice cover right here of the Baroness. I am a sucker whenever you're going to put the Baroness on a cover, and I really like the anime style vibe we have right here. So it looks like we have the part 1 of 5. I have not been reading G.I. Joe, but since this is a brand new storyline, maybe I'll give this a read. Let me know, do I need to read it from issue number 1 all the way to here? Or am I fine just picking it up here and seeing how it goes? Because if you can't do that in a comic, I mean, how many people are going to start picking up a new series if, once they're in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, if you can't just pick it up at the newest storyline? But let me know. Am I going to be okay just starting off here? Up next is another book that I have really been enjoying. I'm really glad I picked it up, and I'm really glad I didn't stop reading it after the first issue, because I know there was a lot of people who just gave up after the first issue because they felt like it wasn't for them. It was too wordy, but it has continued to be a good book every issue since. And I am talking about If Destruction Be Our Lot, issue number 4. This is the main cover by Andy McDonald. So we are following the robot Lincoln right here. It is post-apocalyptic. Humans aren't supposed to be around anymore. No one's seen them in, I want to say, over a decade. I forget. They never actually say a year. They say, however so many days. I want to say one time somebody said like 4,000 something days. So, which is well over 10 years. But a really fun series. I am really enjoying it. As long as it keeps up with what it's been doing, I am perfectly fine with just the pace that it's been going on. Again, really fantastic read if you're not reading it. So really happy that I did pick this one up. And okay, so this next book is one that the cover really caught my eye whenever I saw it on FOC. The story sounded like it could be interesting. So hopefully it is a good book, but there's something really interesting about these. I'm sure a lot of you, if you're really into comics and you do your real research, you already know what's going on. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the words. I have a toothache. I got to go see the dentist here in the next week. So it's making it hard for me to talk. And I'm doing a lot of biting my cheek and things like that. So I apologize for that. But I am talking about The Last Driver. This is cover A by Sean Murphy. So this is a world where technology has basically taken over. All of our vehicles are automated now or self-driving, so no one drives anymore except for this guy. And this one car that apparently I'm guessing is the last car also that can be driven. So he's gonna go on one last road trip. It almost seems like they're showing you that yes, automated vehicles, self-driving cars are amazing because it gives you the freedom to be able to do whatever you want on your commute and you don't have to really pay attention. But it also seems like they're showing you that there is a freedom in driving your own car and deciding where you're going to go and how you're going to get there and things like that. So I'm really interested in getting into this one. But I also picked up cover B, which is also by Sean Murphy. A really nice cover. This is a wraparound cover. Like I said, this is a wraparound cover, but you just get the same art on the back. The only difference is that it's in black and white, but still a really nice cover right here. And like I said, this is cover B, which is also by Sean Murphy. And I also picked up this cover, which is cover C by Corin Howe. Again, a really nice cover. This skull with the pistons and everything reminds me a lot about Mad Max Fury Road. It has that same type of imagery to me. So I also picked up, and this came out, I want to say 2 weeks ago, but I was able to pick it up today, the ash can of The Last Driver. So I have this one. Hopefully, like I said, we have a really good story in it. I'll find out. This will probably be towards the top of my stack this week on what I'm going to read. But here's the interesting thing about this. So this is the book, but it opens up top-wise. So you read it like this. So everything is in landscape for this book. I know it's just, one of those, here's an example of your artwork on the inside. Pretty interesting little artwork. But yeah, it's read in landscape. I know everyone's gonna say, oh, it's just a gimmick, but I'm interested to see if this actually changes the way we read the book or the story is told. Or it also feels like, you're getting a lot of splash pages because you got everything here. And this kind of looks like, a splash page of 2 panels, but they're able to put it on one. So again, really interested to see what this is all about, but I'm happy I picked it up. My next book is a series that I haven't been reading, but a lot of people are telling me it's gotten really good. So I did start reading it, but I'm still 5 issues back of where this is. And I'm talking about the New Titans. This is issue number 38. This cover was done by Taryn Clark, a really nice cover. And we have Static joining the Titans. So I'm actually looking forward to this. Hopefully he stays around and it's not one of those things where he shows up for 4 or 5 issues and is just completely gone from DC again. I would like to see him continue to stick around, whether he's a member of the Titans or the Justice League. Either one I'm fine with, but I would love to see him stick around for a while. And then I also picked up this cover, which was done by Dyke Ruan. Again, another really nice cover of Static right here. So for my next book, I did like issue number 1. Issue number 2 was just okay. I did like the main character in issue number 1. In issue number 2, he kind of got annoying. So we'll see what happens in issue number 3. But maybe we'll be switching it out to another character's point of view, because I am talking about Only the Savage Are Left, issue number 3. And this cover was done by Stefano Raffaelli. And it looks like the character that we were in search of for the second issue is right here on the main cover. So maybe we're going to get her perspective on what's been going on while she's been gone. We'll find out. She does seem like she's a far more capable person, out in this environment than our main protagonist was. So I'm going to give this a read. Hopefully it's better than issue 2, because issue 2 just wasn't that great. Moving on to a series that I have enjoyed every single issue of, and I'm really pleasantly surprised that it has been good, is Sleepy Hollow, The Witches of the Western Wood. This is issue number 4. This is the main cover by Corin Howe. A really nice cover. So again, they did that sequel series of Sleepy Hollow that had Ichabod and all the main characters from the first one that survived. I really didn't get into it. I read the first 2 issues and I dropped it after that. I just couldn't get into it. There was a lot of great covers in that series. A lot of them were high ratio too, but it was a really interesting covers. This one has also had interesting covers, not as good as the other one. And this one is a prequel, so we see how the Archer sisters ended up in the way they had, how they got the head of the Horsemen, all that. I have really liked it. Every single issue 1 through 3 have been really good reads. So here we go, issue number 4. Again, as long as this continues to be what it's been so far, I am all in on this series. Up next, I have Superman Unlimited. This is issue number 16. This is cover C by Taryn Clark. And I'm not reading this series. I did give the first couple of issues a shot. They were fine. This was more of just a cover by. I thought this was a really nice cover right here by Taryn Clark. So that's what this was. This was just a cover by. But I thought that artwork of Supergirl was really nice. Next up is another series I am not reading, but I know a lot of people have been reading it and enjoying it. And I am talking about TMNT. This is issue number 21, and we have a new storyline, The City That Never Dies. This cover was done by Nathan Zerdy, and I thought he did a great job with this cover. If you look right here, they look like a lot like they did in that Nickelodeon animated series that came out. A really nice cover right here. It's always fun whenever they're just sitting around the couch watching TV, eating pizza. Really nice cover. And if you're reading this, let me know, is it a really good read? Should I, start cracking these open and read them? Let me know what y'all think. Next up is Uncanny X-Men. This is issue number 34. This cover was done by Carlos Gomez. A really nice rogue cover right here. So there was also a 1 in 50 for this same cover, which is a Virgin variant. I just picked up this one. I have been enjoying Uncanny X-Men, but I have not been enjoying the whole Mars Needs Mutant storyline. Hopefully we get a better storyline and we can get back to what I've really been enjoying about it. But other than that, I've enjoyed this series so far. It's been my favorite X-Men book of all the ones that are out. So this next book is something I did just start reading. I did not start reading it at issue number 1. I started reading it whenever the matriarch started showing up, because she just seemed like such an interesting character. All the things that I was hearing that was happening in the story sounded really interesting. So I'm not caught up yet, but I have started reading it. And of course, I'm talking about Wonder Woman. This is issue number 36. This is cover C by Carlo Bagulian. Hopefully I said that right. A really nice cover right here. I'm not familiar with that artist, but I'm gonna have to go check out any previous work they've done, because this is a gorgeous cover of Wonder Woman right here. I really love this cover. And then I also picked up cover D, which is the ACO cover. Again, another really nice cover of Wonder Woman. So 2 great covers, and I look forward to getting caught up, because like I said, I have started reading it and I have enjoyed what I've read so far. And for my last book of this new comic book day haul, I have Zorro's Legacy. This is issue number 2. This is cover B by Stuart Moore. So I did read issue number 1. I really did enjoy it. I liked it. I thought it was a great story. Of course, you can tell this is more modern day. So this is the story of Zorro's family, who lives in New York. I'm pretty sure is where it was, in New York. And they're his ancestors, or they're his descendants. There's the one uncle who's still trying to carry on his legacy, protect the innocent, you know, keep his neighborhood safe, things like that. And his nephew is who he brings in to start helping out, because his nephew figures out that, hey, you're still running around with a sword and a cape. You need to update your gear. So the nephew's kind of a little techie, and he tries to upgrade his gear with more body armor and things like that. So I liked issue number 1. I'm looking forward to reading issue number 2. And again, this was a really fun read for me. I really enjoyed it. It turns out I have one more book. This is my last book for this new comic book day, but I did pick up another book that I'm not sure when it came out. I ordered it a long time ago. I completely forgot about it. My LCS told me today that it came in and that it was allocated, and supposedly there's only 99 copies of this book. So I'm really happy that I was able to grab a copy, because they said they ordered 2 and they only got the 1. And since I was the first one to order it, I was the one to get it. So I am talking about The Legend of La Rosa Blanca. And this is issue number 1. This is NSFW cover by Lyrics Lee. A really gorgeous cover by Lyrics Lee right here. So I think there is a regular version of this where, you know, she is clothed, but this is the only one that was available. I believe the others that came out were Kickstarters. This wasn't a Kickstarter. This was just an open order cover. But according to my LCS, y'all let me know. Y'all try and find out. I just got home, so I don't know yet. I haven't been able to check it out. But they're saying there's only 99 copies of this. And if that's true, I'm really happy that I was able to pick it up. And Lyrics Lee did a fantastic job with this cover. Really amazing work. I've been a Lyrics Lee fan for a while, but it feels like over the last year, her art style has really grown and gotten a lot better. And really happy I got this. But again, let me know if that's true, or were any of you able to pick it up? Because if there's only 99 issues or 99 copies of this, not going to be a lot of them out there. I don't even know how many people actually knew that this book was coming out. And that is my final book for this new comic book day haul. Thank you all very much for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like and subscribe, click the bell for notifications. I'm a small but growing channel. I plan on doing a giveaway. I know I've been saying that for about a month now, but I am going to do it. I just trying to get the logistics of having my buddies who have helped me out on YouTube to be all available at the same time. And I also got to pick out a lot of books for the giveaway for my 500th, you know, thank you giveaway, which is probably going to turn into a 500/600, because I'm actually fairly close to getting to 600. I'm about 27 away last I checked from 600. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.